What's going on, everybody? Today I'm here at Sonova Dermatology. They called us back in for a RTU that's not cooling. The previous tech that was out here said that he reset the system and it started running. But here we are again today and it's not cooling again. So I already got my stuff up here and this is the unit that we're working with. RTU 25. So now we're gonna go ahead and open it up and see what's going on. Now that I got the unit opened, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of visually check and see what's going on in here. When I first arrived, I walked into the suite and the blower motor was running. I could hear it, so I know that's good. Man, these are the days where I need a mic with a little dead cat on it because today's windy. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just look around, visually see if I see something that doesn't look right to me. This compressor's not even hot, so can't be that. Let me go ahead and check the pressures. I don't even know if the tech checked the pressures last time, so that might be an issue. Might be out on low pressure. If it was out on high pressure, this compressor would be pretty hot, so we could check that. And then we have a solenoid valve there on the discharge line, which is kind of interesting to see. Let me get a gauge, just see what kind of pressures we're working with here. This is a 410 system. Just let me get my phone. Got my Sporlin app. There we go. We're at 216. Okay, so we're good on pressure. Now I just need to figure out why the system's not cooling. Let me go to the electrical side and see what we got going on over there. Alarms. We have 5 alarms. No, I don't want to erase. Oh no, it's not 5 alarms, it's just alarm or alarms. Installed. Yeah, nothing there. There's nothing on the alarms. There's nothing on the alarms. That's just interesting though. The system's not running. Let me make sure that the blower is actually running. It's an AX36. Should be a belt in there. Oh, drill's over here. Let me open up this blower compartment just to make sure that the blower wheel's on. If there's no belt in here, then the last tech did not check to see if there was a belt installed. Oh no? Okay. So we have a belt. Seems kind of loose. Alright. There. Put this back together. I don't really see anything that could cause this to not run because it's calling for cooling right now. So something I could try to do is go back. We can go to the checkout. Scroll through the settings on checkout, and then we can turn on the cooling here. Okay, well there it goes. It's on. But the condenser fan motor's not running though. Not sure if it has like a low cycle switch on it or something. That's hot. We can check the other side. That's not. So that solenoid valve. Oh, now the fan's spinning. The solenoid valve is not opening for some reason. Put a solenoid valve there. Yeah, see, I don't feel no heat on that side of the solenoid valve, so the solenoid valve is closed still. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't have a magnet on me, which kind of sucks. So, yeah, we have my discharge here. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's going that way. It's just hot gas bypass, so we don't need to worry about that. I think I just heard it click. Yeah, it opened. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the solenoid valve. That works. I just don't understand why. It could be the thermostat also not working right. Leave this closed. Yeah, that's really hot air. It's really hot in there. Okay, so something else I want to do. I want to get my jumpers. And I just want to test out the thermostat wire. Pretty much bypassing I'll be bypassing the thermostat. So we'll turn this off. I'm gonna be bypassing the thermostat, just jumping it here. And if you're kind of nervous to do this with the unit on, go ahead and turn it off. You can turn on the system again once you have this all connected. But you got your red, your 24 volts. And you got your Y1, which is your cooling. And you have your blower. But for some reason it's not coming on. I want to say on these particular units you can't do that. You can't run the system. It only works off of this controller. I think you have to disconnect something off of this board to get to bypass the thermostat. I'm not sure which plug it is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But so you got your R, your Y, and your G for your blower. That's not working for some reason. Okay, that's weird. It turned on Y2 instead of Y1. Let me see if it turns off. Okay. Let me reconnect it to Y1. Might need to move this Y1 to Y2. Get it back on Y2. There it goes. Let me try that. Let me try to put the yellow wire on Y2 and we'll see if we can get it to cool. And then we're gonna go back down to I'll go back down to the thermostat and try to call for cooling. Let me just bring my bag over here. It is strange though that he was able to get it to run. I usually don't keep these in my bag. I just disconnect this and let it stop, and you can turn off the system, but since this is low voltage I'm not really gonna worry about touching anything since it's not working right now. I don't want to turn it off just yet. I want to go to this thermostat, turn off the stat, and then call for cooling again, see if it comes on. Because I don't want to shut down, I don't want to reset the system. So let me go down there and check. Okay, as you saw, I put the system in cooling. Now I just gotta wait for the delay, see if it comes on. Let me take these back off. It's probably gonna be about a 5-minute delay. I feel like it's gonna rain today. It's very cloudy. So I've been looking at the system for a bit. It hasn't came on since I put it in cooling, but I did notice that, I guess I missed this at the beginning, the alarm. There is one alarm that says act stalled. I looked it up on Google because I've never seen that alarm before, and it said that the compressor is having a hard time starting or it might be failing. So I wanted to just confirm with carrier that is an issue. So right now I'm trying to get a hold of tech support so I can verify if I might need to replace the compressor, or if I can just bypass that or something and just get the compressor to keep running. But until I get word from tech support, I'll let you guys know. Still on the phone with tech support, and now it's starting to rain, so I think I'm gonna have to hop off this roof. In the meantime, I can just go ahead and jump out the system and at least get them some cooling for now until I get in contact with tech support. These bad boys back out. Just leave it running for a bit. I'll have to put this back like this. This is how it was. There we go. I'm gonna put one screw in it. I think the rain's starting to pick up. I need to get off this roof. Just go wait in the lobby down below. My phone's getting soaked. I didn't leave nothing up here. And I don't even have my rain jacket either. Now I'm on their voicemail. Let me leave a voicemail real quick. Alright, well, good thing there's a lobby right here. What is it here, I guess? I have finally figured it out after tech support, after I got off the phone with tech support. So what that alarm code was it said act stalled. And I didn't realize that act was an abbreviation for actuator. I can't believe that. So what he told me was, what the alarm code is that act stalled parameter. It means that the actuator has stalled. Actuator stopped before achieving commanded position. So it was trying to open up the louvers here for the actuator, for the economizer, I mean. And I guess it got stalled up, or it stopped at a certain point before it actually could open all the way. So now I've unplugged it, and as soon as I unplugged it, about 2 minutes later, the unit starts to run. So now it is cooling. I'm gonna need to order a new actuator for the system. And usually on these carriers, they have a harness to bypass, to make the system think that it has an actuator connected to it. And he sent me the little diagram to bypass it, but this diagram looks really confusing. So blue to gray, yellow to orange, those two wires need to be jumped out together. So we have yellow and we have orange right here. So these two are going to go together. They could stick something in there, but I don't know how long that's going to stay in there for. I mean, it's running just fine. And then we have blue and gray. So we have this blue, but there's two gray wires. So I don't know which gray wire. Oh, it's 3 gray wires. So I don't know which gray wire it's going to be. I wish it told me the number. There's no number on here on this wire. They're usually pretty good about labeling wires. But yeah, that's all it is. If you have an alarm code on that Honeywell controller and it says ACT stalled, ACT stands for actuator. I can't believe I didn't really think of that when I first got here. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to go ahead. I don't know, actually, I might leave it like this. I'm having a hard time reading how the pins are labeled. I know red is number 1 based off of this. 4 is brown, so let me see, 1. Wait, what's 2? Blue is 5. Where's number 2? Blue, oh, blue is 2, so it goes like this, 1, 2, black should be 3. Yep, okay, so I am reading it right. So it's facing me, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Brown should be 4, that's correct. And then how do we move on to the next row? So we have gray, and then we have yellow the end. Yellow is 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't make sense though. It says that's number 8. It says yellow is number 8. Oh yeah, that's right. It is right. Okay. I get it now. I just don't know what I'm gonna stick in there. So we need to do let's see, we need to do blue and yellow. They're gonna go to orange and gray. So they're gonna go from 8 and 2. 8 and 2 are gonna connect to 5 and 9. So 1, 2, 3. Wait. Let me move these out of the way. 1. Or no, this is 4. Oh no, 5. This is 5. Oh, and this is 9. So it's these two and these two right here. These two wires are gonna get jumped. I don't know what I'm gonna stick in there to jump them out. Those are our wires. I do have some strands of thermostat wire up here. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'll go ahead and try it. I have a couple here. I'll just take 2 of these. I have 1 left. I like to keep the little piece because I like to jump stuff out all the time. I feel like it's convenient. Get these. Strip these down. Hope this works. And when I took off the harness off of this side, off this end, another alarm code popped up on that Honeywell controller. So this will help me jump this. This will help me take away that alarm code, that other alarm code. So yellow 8 goes to 9. So yellow and orange go together. This is yellow. This is orange. Oh, they're sticking in there pretty well. And then we have 2 to 5. This is 2. 2 is our blue. 5 is our gray. Oops. I think that should clear the alarm. Okay, just leave it like that. That's how it should look. Okay. Let's see if that alarm cleared. Outside air temps error. Let me clear that. Erase. Act error. Erase. We'll just give it a few minutes and see if that alarm code comes back up. So our system is running now. We're cooling. During that time I was waiting, it was raining that whole entire time. So I'm gonna leave this open for a couple of minutes, see if that alarm, or see if an alarm comes back. I don't think so, since I have it jumped out now. And we're gonna get a new actuator. We're gonna get this installed. So maybe this can be like a part 2 to installing an actuator on an economizer. Can't even speak today. And I think the system is a 2011. Oh no, it's 2017. 4517. The 45th week, I want to say. So in November. Oh yeah, it's down there too. Very bottom. So November 2017. So we can close this up. I don't think I need information off that. I'll have to call Robert Madden and see about getting a new actuator. But I'm gonna go talk to the tenant. after I get this thing put back together and let him know what I found with the system. Hopefully I think I have another service call. Oh no, I do. I actually have to go to Rubber Madden today to go pick up a transformer for a split system. So I can definitely ask about a new actuator for this. They might have them in stock since they're so common. And usually with that actuator, the way I wired that in, that's exactly what the harness looks like, the little dummy harness. That way you can bypass the economizer to make the unit think that it's in economizer mode. I looked in every single one of these RTUs for that little harness, that dummy harness, and I could not find it. So it seems like this unit is satisfied. And I'm gonna turn this to, they have this blower running constantly. I'm gonna have to put it to auto. If it keeps running, it's gonna bring in way too much humidity. So no alarms, so it should be all right. And I think it just satisfied. So I'm gonna go down there, check the thermostat temp, and we'll return to this unit once I get that actuator. Maybe I can do it today if they approve it. So the other tech didn't even bother to do anything with the system. Just because you reset something doesn't mean it's fixed. Sometimes that might be the case. But I had a feeling, since we got a call back out here, I knew that what just resetting it wasn't going to be the fix. Man, my birthday is next Tuesday on the 8th. And I'm going to be 29 this year. I cannot believe that. When I started doing AC, I went to school at Texas State Technical College in Hutto. And they just had opened that facility the year I graduated high school. And I went there for a year. I got picked up by this company called Cool Services, or CSI. They got some of their vans around Austin City if you live in Austin. I worked for them for 2 years and then left, went to another company, left that company, left, and so on. Now I'm here at Team Services. But man, I started doing AC when I was 20 going on 21, so it's been about 9 years. Well, I'm going on 7 years this year. I took a break. There's a long story. I took a break from air conditioning because this one company I just could not stand. They overworked me, and I just didn't like the atmosphere of air conditioning anymore. Now I'm going on 3 years here with Team Services. It's one of my favorite companies. And if you live in the Austin area and you're looking to get into commercial, I'd highly recommend coming to Team. If you want to comment down below, we could probably I could probably get you set up with Team because they're always looking for people. And I had a teacher back at Texas State. He told me to go straight into commercial. Don't go to residential, and that's what I did. I was actually really scared of commercial. I wanted to start off in residential because I wanted to work on the smaller systems like that. But man, I'm glad I took his advice and went to commercial because there's way more opportunity and you learn way more than residential. I feel like there's a lot more knowledge in commercial. You can know a lot more. I feel like there's always a stopping point with residential. But I'm gonna go check out with the guy, see if he approves that actuator, and hopefully I get to come back. If not, then I'll make this a part 2 and move on to my second service call of the day. Alright guys, so I already put my stuff up. I talked to the customer. That actuator is actually a month out, so it's gonna be bypassed for a month, that economizer. And I only have the quote for the actuator, not the labor. The actuator itself is like $600 and something. I haven't looked at it yet, but the guy told me. They will get a quote later on today. So I actually have to run to Rubber Madden and go grab a transformer for that split system I was talking about. and maybe I can continue this, or I'll probably just stop it here. But I'll see you guys next month.